Alright folks, I don't know where we are going today, but we just want to head out.
See, Munnar.
Quite steep this is. Yesterday was so difficult, no, this road. I don't remember crossing any of this yesterday. See this beauty, we couldn't see any of this beauty yesterday. And today I'm riding without riding gear because riding gear is all wet. Miles, this bike, I don't know. Maybe I don't have experience riding like very powerful bikes, but this bike is perfect for me. I can't describe it, you know, like more than that. I think it's more than enough to say that this bike is perfect for me. Right? It did like such a tough ride yesterday. The road was wet. I think the traction control works so well on wet roads for this bike, because there was like one time there was a puddle. Okay, there was a sort of like a water on the road. There was a puddle, and there was an oncoming vehicle as well. I couldn't see the puddle properly because of the light of the oncoming vehicle, and here people have like 7-8 lights glowing. So this bike went inside the puddle and we had a big massive skidding. But you know, I was cautious enough not to sort of like hit the brakes right away. So instead of hitting the brakes, I gradually shifted the gear, and this bike, even though it skid, it didn't fall. Amazing. And the, you know, even the pulling.
Ilaichi ka photo baby or something.
Ilaichi, no? Even the pulling performance of this bike is amazing, you know, with our weight and the luggage and everything.
There was a huge pond out here yesterday.
Yeah. How would you rate Miles' performance, Komali?
If 10 is the rating, I would give it 100.
What are you saying?
Yes.
Doesn't make any sense, but
it surpassed our expectations. It's such a capable machine.
Yeah. We can see the emotions in that, you know. If the rating is on a scale of 10, she would give it 100. See all this road in pitch darkness.
And there is not a single street light out here.
No street light, pitch dark.
We were just relying on the fog lamps and the bike lights. That's it.
See, sometimes it's good to do adventure, okay? But this was treacherous, risky, you know. Night ride.
With no vision.
With a loaded bike, with a pillion. With a pillion rider, loaded bike, you know, with all the luggage.
And with crazy traffic coming from opposite
direction, yeah. Visibility was absolutely zero. So, not recommended, but we had to yesterday. There was no option. We had to sort of like reach the hotel. I didn't want to make it even more late because we figured, wow, look at this, guys. Wow. Because we figured that, you know, it is not going to stop raining anytime soon. So, you know, the more we delay waiting for the rain to pass, the darker it was getting. Wow, look at this. Beautiful. Munnar is very beautiful. You know, it's like our place Darjeeling. Very similar.
But I can see some litters around, which is very sad.
Yeah, so we urge all the travelers, tourists, people who are coming to visit these beautiful places, please do not litter, right? If you have, you know, any packets with you or anything, just keep it with you until and unless you find a dustbin, a better place to dispose. So travel responsibly. That is very, very important. See, we don't want to spoil the beauty of this amazing place. Wow.
This is just nature.
There's like a small dam here.
That local you can baby.
What was the name?
It feels so strange to see sunlight. Strange. Thank you, God.
So guys, this is the town. I'm searching for a rain jacket. Thank you. Please park it here. Huh? The road here. So we are now heading to tea factory. Yesterday we came this road.
Pitch dark.
Yeah, didn't realize it was so nice. See, this is so nice. My God, it was so dark. Such wide road. Yesterday this road felt so narrow.
And you are walking with the help of these lights. See, the yellow one and the red one.
Yeah, I was just looking at the sort of like this lane divider and this reflectors on the road to determine my side of the road. It was tough.
There is at least
See this? Can't believe yesterday I was doing this road on like second and first gear.
With 30 speed.
Today I'm doing exactly double of that speed. My God. So guys, I saw few comments on my previous video, particularly one comment in my Chikmagalur video where somebody has asked me how is the pulling of this bike with pillion on hills. So I would say the pulling of this bike is good. It's just that the initial pickup, you know, like how you get in high driving bikes, that takes some time. Not as much as like the heavy Royal Enfield bikes, the older ones. I don't know the newer ones, the J series one I don't know, but the previous Thunderbird, I have ridden Thunderbird. My brother-in-law has a Thunderbird, so not as sluggish as that, but not as quick and peppy as an Avenger. So these are my two comparisons. I have to compare with bikes which I've rode personally. These two are bikes which I've rode for quite some time actually. Even in that Thunderbird I've done Chikmagalur. Nice. See, I've done Chikmagalur ride, I've done Savandurga ride on that Thunderbird. So yes, I know that I've done Sangam, all of that sort of ride as well. So not as sluggish as that, but definitely not as peppy as the Avenger. But second gear, see, pick up with combs, right? 40, 50, 60. If you're pushing it, it can go. So third gear for hills, I feel like it's sufficient, you know. At times you have to do second, but second and third, second and third, second and third is more than enough. Wow, guys, look at this.
Wow.
Today we were feeling lazy to go out because of yesterday.
And thank God your wife told you not to do that.
As you heard, guys, thank God somebody told me. Who was that person who told me not to do that?
Who is that?
Who told?
Who told you?
Did I say or did you say? She's punching me from back, guys, because it was her idea to come out. I was sort of like, you know, so tired. I was like, let's go day after tomorrow, and she's like, no, let's go somewhere and all. Oh my God, guys, look at that view. I don't have a drone and stuff, but I'll stop somewhere and just click this view. I'm not sort of like, you know, very good with, I will be honest, right, like the cinematic shots and stuff, but I'll give it a shot and see. Let me stop here, okay? There's a relatively wider place where I can stop. So we are now entering where, Combs? Where are we going?
I don't know. What's the name of that tea state?
So Lockhart. This is the Lockhart Tea State, which is privately owned. It's not owned by a corporation like Tata. So this is, I think, the only remaining privately owned tea estate here in Munnar. Everything.
Not only in Munnar, in all of India, this is the only one.
How do you know that?
That's what that guy was saying in the reception.
Oh, okay. So she says all of India. The rest, everything is now
Owned by big corporates.
owned by, yeah. So we are here to see the tea estate. See here, there is a tea factory or something like that here. Being from Korsiong, Combs being from Korsiong, me being from Kalimpong, I don't think
Feels
so.
a little of that for us to visit this place.
Yeah,
But it's been ages. I mean, even when we visit our hometown,
We hardly go
we
to-
hardly go to these places.
Yeah.
It's been like good 10, 15 years since we visited, so we thought that why not? Let's do it.
for me, I haven't visited any tea factory in my life.
So yeah, all the more makes sense. The Lockhart Tea Factory.
Bike parking is inside the shed. Wow, so nice.
Nice.
Thoughtful people. So guys, we are at the tea factory. Let me show you. Living museum from 1936. Lockhart Tea Factory. It's this way. Bike, they have a shed to park the bike. So thoughtful. See, I've never seen like a, people giving respect to bike parking before. So this is the factory. Here is the ticket counter. So it has started raining again. Rain is not leaving us at all. We don't have umbrella, nothing. We paid $500 for 2 people.
Oh, you kid, yeah. They was not here, baby.
No. And here, this is the old tea factory.
Nice.
They have a nice garden as well. I don't know if we are allowed to make video, but I'm still making the video. Entrance is this way. Now we're entering.
केरला सबसे बड़ा फैक्ट्री है because this one 21 tons per day manufactured. Press newspaper, IPL match cricket, Saregama mega audition, school, college, everything. Totally Kerala, 27,000 people work.
Here. Krishna is making tea.
सब कर्म करने के लिए क्या बनाया?
हाँ. He'll only make dust. Fine dust.
White tea. Orange people tea.
This is
Indian tea.
The drink.
She's tasting the tea now.
My guest, please.
So, Kums, can you give an update of what happened here?
We went to the tea factory and saw the entire process of drying, fermentation, packing. I don't know if I'm getting the sequence correct, but he showed us everything. And the manager who was showing us, he was such a lovely fellow with a very good sense of humor. So that person also, made our experience really worthwhile out here. We had fun, and eventually we learned so much about tea, so many different grades about tea, and we also realized that even though we are from Darjeeling, we've not really tasted real tea so far. We've just been having dust in the name of tea. So they were also selling some of their export quality Lockhart white tea and the highest grade tea. We got those also. We bought those. The Lockhart white tea was $1,500. That's the most expensive one. And
For 100 grams.
yeah,
$1,500 for 100 grams.
yeah, and they also gave us a 10% discount on that. So yeah,
Combs and me, we both definitely recommend Munnar to everybody. please come to this place if you haven't already. From all, like she said, from all the hill stations in the south that we've been to, this is by far the best.
This is just the beginning of our venture from an angle. We'll see the same view but from different angles.
Wow. Bike ride here is so nice. The roads are just amazing. Wide roads. Now we have to find a place where we can eat lunch. We want like a continental type of food. I don't know if we'll get a place where they will have sort of like continental food. But let's see, we'll try and search. So yes, we found a cafe. The town Tea Tales Cafe. We are the only customers currently. Nice, quaint little place. Kumali is deciding on the food. This now we're going. The trees. This is the reception area, guys. It has a very sort of like a heritage vibe to it.